Hello, YouTubers. I wanted to show you something I made recently. Well, I guess I made it not all recently, but I completed it this morning. It's some paper art. I don't know if you call it like a collage and scrapbooking kind of art combined. I just call it paper art, miscellaneous paper art. Um, so this helped me to stop hoarding. I mentioned about this in some old video, and I might have shown, from what I remember, I think in some older videos, some of these type of things I've done. Not the same one, but paper type of art. Uh, now as usual, this thing seems to be blurry. Anyway, here's I put in these plastic sleeves. Well, and here's another one. A mix of different things. Sometimes it's paper, writing, stickers. It could even been pictures or like bits of string or something that I could tape in there. Usually I used to use clear tape, and then I just put in some binders like these. Now I think, and I could be wrong. I think God gave me the ability of or gift of being creative as a child, and of course He gave everybody a different gift. But I think the reason He gave me that gift of creativity is not just because He knows I'm more into being artistic, part of my personality, and because God is creative too, so He passed it on to me. But also for me to use it as a way of maybe encouraging others, and because God knew before I even was born that I was going to have a hard life. Um, and I think He gave me that gift of creativity as a coping skill, a healthy coping skill versus, some of the other things I've done in the past that weren't healthy, like when I had turned to drinking, for example, which I normally, thanks to God's help above, I normally avoid that now. But I'd been in foster care, I'd been homeless. Both my parents abused me. I had lived with my mother since I was 13, my father since I was 4. I was taken from Panama when I was a toddler by my parents because my father was in the army. I guess he got kicked out, and then I am not in touch with any of my relatives. I never even met most of my relatives on my mother's side, of course. And I've had to deal with mistreatment and injustice from some neighbors and some landlords actually all my landlords in the past. I've rented at 3 different places, and I've just put up with a lot of abuse over the years, but God helps me to keep going. So